Everybody, Assalamualaikum. So apparently, I've been learning English through practicing all of these elements, as you know before of my some sort of previous video that I've been learning all of these elements basics about the periodic table. There are 118 elements are there. So every day I'm learning each one by one every day. So today's turn about rubidium. I'm terribly sorry about my pronunciation. I'm not sure because I'm not used to with these materials, and these are something that strange, particularly specifically these are some strange thing for me. So please, if you heard that something is wrong either about my pronunciation or any information, please take that into consideration. So let's talk about let's have a discussion about these particular elements, which is chemicals actually. So this is what called, this is stand in periodic table 37 non-elements, and it is called rubidium. So let's dive into our conversation with ChatGPT. I'll talk about that. Hey there, welcome back, and good night actually. And this is my core time when I talk to you. I these days I've been learning English through practicing these elements, which is the periodic table, and today I wanna particularly talk about the part list of all of these chemicals. So particular chemicals is chemicals now 37, which is rubidium. Please introduce me briefly with that particular elements.
That sounds really interesting. Rubidium is an element with the symbol Rb and the atomic number 37. It's an alkali metal, so it's pretty reactive and soft. It's not found freely in nature, but it's usually found in minerals like lepidolite. It has some cool uses like in atomic clocks and even in some types of specialty glasses. Let me know if you want more details on any specific aspect.
Well, I definitely need more detail, because as you know, I'm totally babies. I'm totally kid with this information, and that's why I need more detail and information. How do I distinguish between other chemical and the rubidium? And it stands atomic number 37 on the periodic table. I've got that information. Except this information, I haven't anything got about this chemical. So particularly, how do I distinguish, how do I spot on about these chemical if I witness somewhere else or in nature? However, how do I distinguish that? How can I be sure that it is a particularly chemical, either elements that we called rubidium?
Absolutely, I get it. So one of the main ways to distinguish rubidium is by its properties and its reactions. For example, rubidium is very soft and can be cut with a knife. It's also highly reactive, especially with water, and when it reacts, it produces hydrogen gas and forms a hydroxide. Another thing is that rubidium has a silvery white appearance, and it's often stored under oil to prevent it from reacting with moisture in the air. In terms of the periodic table, it's in group 1, just like lithium, sodium and potassium, and it's right below potassium. So that's how you can generally spot it and tell it apart from other elements. If you need more details, I'm happy to dive deeper.
Well, thank you for your this much information. So as much as I've got this information, so I wonder that is rubidium can be consumed by human? Do we safe to consume these? Do we allowed to consume these elements like rubidium? And if so, then where are where are the things such as, where are those things such as, like where could we found that, like which fruits or which ingredients with that where we can found we can find that, excuse me, there was a grammatical error. Please take that into consideration, as it says it is my part of my practice and my learning journey. So yeah, get back into my point, that where could we find that particular thing if that can be consumed?
No worries at all, and you're doing great with your practice. So rubidium is actually not something that's consumed by humans. It's quite reactive and can be toxic in larger amounts, so it's definitely not safe to consume. In fact, it's not found in foods at all. The human body doesn't require rubidium, and we usually get the minerals and elements we need from our diet in safe natural forms. So rubidium is mainly used in industrial applications and scientific research rather than anything edible. If you have any other questions.
So where where the top 5 or more place where without rubidium thing can be assembled properly the way it requires?
Sure, rubidium is primarily used in specialized applications. Some of the top places or fields where rubidium is used include atomic clocks, where it helps keep extremely precise time, in research and development of electronics and semiconductors.
So I wonder that how does it able to make impact on that clock, that how does it process though inside that clock, rubidium?
Great question. In atomic clocks, rubidium atoms are used because they have very stable energy levels. When rubidium atoms are exposed to microwave radiation, they absorb and emit energy at a very consistent frequency. This consistent frequency is what allows the clock to keep such accurate time. Essentially, the rubidium atoms act as a reference standard, and that's how they help maintain the precision of the clock. It's pretty fascinating.
Well, thank you, but as I have said earlier that I'm a totally beginner with these elements, either information, so I'm unable to guess. I do not have any idea about what that element could be, except a visual look. I have to look visually some sort of YouTube video. But thanks for your information, and if I was as much as you are understanding by my talking with you, so if you was my teacher and you had me who do not understanding by word that particular element that you want to taught me, so what will be your next move in forms of to
totally understand.
make sense inside my head that what that could be?
No worries at all. If I were your teacher, I'd definitely break things down into smaller, more visual steps. We could look at videos, diagrams,
excuse me, that's kind of obsessive, because that's obvious to understanding by visual look, and that's one of the easiest thing. But in order to articulate, either in order to explain the way learner could catch up word or the things you wanna describe easily, if you was that person, how could you do that in verbally?
Absolutely, I get what you mean. In that case, I'd focus on using clear, simple language and relatable analogy. For example, I'd compare rubidium to something more familiar, like how a clock uses a steady heartbeat to keep time. I'd also break down concepts step by step and use everyday examples to make it more tangible. That way, even if the visuals aren't there, the concept still clicks.
Well, thank you. So this is my second video about the periodic table, all of these chemicals. I'll keep making this video, these kind of videos for my YouTube channel, and my target is 10 minutes video length. So we're here, and do you have anything to say for my audience quickly? You have 30 seconds to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, today we explored the fascinating element rubidium. It's crucial in atomic clocks for super precise timekeeping, and it's a great example of how chemistry impacts technology. Stay curious, keep learning, and keep exploring the wonders of science. I hope that helps for your audience.
Well, thank you. You have just crossed over 10 minutes, so I've come up with idea. Why don't we increase that 1 minute more, and please say something more about that. You've got 30 seconds, and please keep that into precise time.
Absolutely, let's do it. Just to add a bit more, rubidium's unique properties make it indispensable in cutting-edge technology. It's not just about timekeeping, it's also used in research for developing new materials and enhancing our understanding of atomic behavior. It's amazing how these tiny elements can have such a big impact on our world.
Well, thank you, goodbye. Yeah, hope